Charles Handy otthonában fogadott minket, hogy válaszoljon a kérdéseinkre, és üzenjen a Családbarát Vállalat gála résztvevőinek.
Talk about the first curve first. So the first curve is like this. It's an S on the side, so it's called a sigmoid curve. S for sigmoid, and I think it's the line of life of everything that's alive, whether it's human beings or it's organizations or it's even political parties or governments. What you can do is you can start a second curve. Some organizations, if they want to last 100 years, as some do, they have to keep developing a second curve, reinventing themselves in a way. My advice then is actually, when you feel that you are going well as a person, or as an organization, or as a country, that's the time when you should start preparing to reinvent yourself, because that gives you some space and some money and some resources and some time. And if you don't do that, and you'll be saying, oh, if only I had changed the organization or changed myself some time ago, I would be better. It's a very interesting question, isn't it? I mean, everybody wants to grow. Organizations want to grow. That's the form of progress, we think. But if you're a human being, you don't want to grow bigger, do you? Well, I can't stop growing bigger. It's a problem I have. But really, I actually want to grow better. I want to grow cleverer. I want to grow more talented. I want to do, find more ways of doing things. And then if I do that properly, I will get richer. And so I say that's growing better, not growing bigger. And it's the same with organizations. Chief executives think, oh, well, if I add another 500 people, and I will be master or mistress, head of a bigger organization, that'll give me more power, that'll give me more scope. But actually, you will also have more problems, because more people means more problems, more departments, more businesses means more problems. And actually, if you just got better at what you're doing, you could be better than your competitors, and you might actually get a bigger sort of market share in terms of money. I get worried that organizations are always growing bigger, and then the people, it's great for your man at the top. You've got more power, you're more famous, but the man in the middle, or the woman in the middle, well, they're just part of a bigger organization, so they're smaller people. So nobody wants to be a smaller person in a bigger organization. But why not be the same person in a better organization? Then you will get paid more money and life will be better. More and more people want to do their own work and their own time in their own way. So please remember, if you're a family-friendly company, that families are made up of humans. And your organization is made up of humans. And the technology can help. But it should not be the main thing in your organizations. Humanity comes first. Technology comes second. Please remember that. What people want in an organization, or in a family actually, is freedom. Freedom to do things the way they want to do them. As long as, of course, it's in tune with the purposes of the company and so on. What they don't want to do, if they're any good at all, is to be told exactly what they should be doing. And so how do you manage to give people freedom but still control them? Well, I come up with this theory that I call the donut theory of management. It's an English donut. The jam is in the middle. The bit in the middle, the jam, that's what you have to do. If you don't do that, you are failing in your job. It might be you've got to keep the factory open so long, or you've got to keep costs down below a certain thing, or whatever. And that's laid down. It's often called a job description or a target or something like that. But if that's all there is in your job, it's not very motivating. The space outside that center jam, which is my room to be free and to try and do better with my job, to initiate things. So I say to the movement of the three princes and the three princesses, please remember that the best princes and the best princesses are human beings. And if they want to work well, they should treat everybody else as a potential prince or princess, because they're also human with great potential.